It's time for Roses and Rosé. I'm wearing yesterday's makeup still. You guys, I will always be real with you. And the reality is, oh gosh, look at me. I'm still wearing my makeup from the Golden Globes. This has been on my face for more than 24 hours. I have slept very little, and I am so excited to be here with you talking about season 21, 22, season 22 of The Bachelor, episode 2 with Arie Luyendyk Jr. Guys, I have a full bottle of wine tonight because A, someone gave this to me for my birthday, and I still haven't drank it. It says HBD Lauren. So nice. And B, because I am stressed out by this season. Episode 2 is stressing me out. I'm worried. Let me tell you why. Because I don't think we are seeing the characters we need to see. We don't have, say, a Corinne. We don't have, say, a Chad right out of the gate. And the gate's open, and we went through it, and we're in, episode 2 of it. So, hello! We kind of got a little bit of villainy character something tonight, but I feel like what we're having a hard time balancing is that this season, seemingly, in bringing back Arie, this more old-school character from the franchise, the producers, I would guess, wanted a more legitimate love story that wasn't so like, I'm here for an Instagram fame kind of a story. But we don't want to lose the reality TV characters who give the show character. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. So in the first few minutes, it's like, oh my God, we love Arie, Arie's eyes, Arie's face, Arie's gentlemanliness, Arie's everything. And then, we're diving into a one-on-one. And, shameless plug, this is the one-on-one that I was on. And let me tell you, it was a long day of shooting. It was in Malibu. It was a gorgeous date. And Becca seemed really into Arie. I think that Becca with a C and Arie have a real connection. They did from night one. And I interviewed Rachel Zoe, and she said those dresses that Becca got to keep of hers, Arie paid for those himself. Okay. I mean, if I said drink every time Arie's a gentleman, I'd be on the floor. Lovely. And, of course, as we've heard about 67 times, now that Arie has a career in real estate,
it's allowed me to slow down more.
And yet we're going to keep playing up the fact that he's a race car driver. Okay. So a little weird. Becca gets the first one-on-one, and they all come out to see them off. It was so strange.
I think with the motorcycle, I've just seen a lot of people who were killed or injured or lost body parts.
Why? Drink every time, why? This is so heavy.
God, you look good on one knee all the time.
And then Arie even gives her some shoes out of a treasure chest box for no real reason. He's on one knee again. Quite a lot of getting down on one knee with Becca.
If you were going to buy this, how much would it cost?
In 2 words, I mean, this was the pretty woman date. And I don't have a problem with that because that is my favorite movie. And I don't care what anyone says. I understand that it is the story of a prostitute who was much younger than the man she ended up with. I get that it is not the best message for women, okay? But I fucking love that movie. And they wouldn't let her shop. And Becca got to shop with Arie, and she came home with all these bags.
It kind of feels like a bridal shower. I know.
Who said that? Girl, don't feel so down on yourself. You don't know he's going to marry Becca. Or maybe they did. I don't know. A lot of the times after these shows are over, the people are like, we could sense their connection all along. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think Becca's the one? Let me know.
So tell me, your dad passed away?
Yeah.
Becca and Arie also had some good one-on-one conversation. Becca really opened up about losing her dad. And I'm going to be real, you guys. I lost my dad as well, and I really identified with her conversation. And I thought it was really real. And I think Arie's a really good listener. I have to give Arie that. He is a complete gentleman and a really good listener. And I think on these one-on-ones, sometimes it's weird when people open up too much on group dates, but on the one-on-ones, you gotta open up. Otherwise, why are you there? So then we get, and she got to keep those earrings. Becca cleaned up on this date, you guys.
Krystal.
Okay, so then we get another one-on-one date pretty quickly with Krystal. I liked Krystal in the first episode, though I did say, I don't know how genuine she is because she keeps talking about how genuine she is. And that's usually a red flag, a rose red flag, everybody. So,
Oh my gosh.
Krystal is gonna meet Arie's parents already. Oh my God. I actually did not see that coming. And Arie's reasoning was kind of cute. He said that he wanted his parents to know he's okay doing this Bachelor thing again, probably because Sean Lowe told me that Arie was almost the Bachelor a couple years ago, but they picked Chris Soules instead of him, and so that was probably pretty painful for Arie and his family, and so he wanted them to know, hey, I'm okay. So he brought Krystal to be like, look at this cute, fun girl. She's like Barbie. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Krystal is like Barbie, isn't she? Do you guys like Krystal? Let me know.
The last time it was with Emily. This is huge.
Is that weird to anyone else? Like, I don't mean weird. I just mean he really, really loved Emily. Yikes. Then their conversation gets real. Krystal talks about her really difficult upbringing, how her dad wasn't around, how her mom wasn't emotionally available. Whew. That was real, and I liked it. But then Krystal comes back, and the Krystal versus Bibiana rivalry starts very subtly. Because Krystal says she doesn't really want to tell the other girls about her and Arie's date. She wants to keep it private. And Bibiana's like, if you don't want to open up, that's fine, but it does seem shady. Well, Bibiana, then it's not really fine with you, is it? It's not really fine. Own your truth. So then they go on a group date, the demolition derby, and they're like spray painting the cars. And was anyone else really freaked out by this? I thought this seemed so unsafe. They're gonna go on a demolition derby. They're literally putting all these women in behind the wheels of vehicles and having them run into objects and each other. Annalise, you guys, this was when finally this episode started to get fun. And by fun, I mean bumper car trauma. What? So Annalise is 32, and she's crying, and they're like, Annalise, what's wrong? And she says that, I thought she was going to say that maybe she was in a really bad car accident when she was younger. No, she had a bad experience with some bumper cars. And here's where I have to give the Bachelor producers credit, because the editing was masterful. They did some kind of bumper car reenactment, or at least licensed footage from a carnival, and included the music. And yeah, Arie comforts her, and he's like, hey, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. PSA for everyone, we are all adults. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it, okay? Okay.
I think my patience has been trialed a lot.
Can somebody hug her?
No, nobody touch me.
So Bibiana is losing it, frankly. She's like, it's one thing after another here. Yeah, girl, you signed up to be on a reality show. Now we're getting into Becca with a K. And you guys, I have something really special to do right now, because Becca with a C, long hair brunette Becca, and Becca with a K, short hair brunette Becca, are very quickly becoming front runners, so much so that our crew is divided on their love for the Beccas. Let's bring in point, counterpoint with the Roses and Rosé crew. Here we go, we're flying them in. Everybody meet Josue! Everybody meet JC! All right, look at these lovely, handsome faces. Bachelors in their own right. JC loves Becca with a K, and Josue loves Becca with a C. And now we will dissect. So, Josue loves Becca with a C because he says she's humble, the girl next door, all-American. And JC loves Becca with a K because she's vivacious, energetic, and surprising. I agree, there's so much to love about both of them. And Josue thinks that Arie likes Becca with a C because he bought her all those dresses. And in the words of this very intelligent man, Josue, why would you buy all those dresses for a woman unless you want to see her wear all of them? The simplicity of that statement blew my mind. It's brilliant. Yes, he bought her all the dresses because he intends on seeing her wear all the dresses. He wouldn't waste his money. He's just now making his money in real estate. He can't waste it. This was brilliant to me. Men are sometimes idiots. No offense. But sometimes so brilliant in their simplicity. I should start watching this show with guys all the time. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Arie's meeting up with Becca, and Becca says some weird crap like,
I always have to have a fur on me.
and then they're like, where should we go? Should we go out here? Should we go out front? Where should we go? It's like so romantic. They really like each other. They had their first kiss on this episode, and I think it was good. But then, you know, Becca, I think, shows her age, her young age, because she says,
I'm simple, I'm no drama, I'm easy to please.
Becca with the K, have some standards, girl. You don't have to be simple. You can cause drama, and you don't have to be easy to please. You deserve the world and all the furs that are in it. So just remember that, okay? I think that she's trying to seem likable, but, like, you can be problematic. The whole point of finding someone who's right for you is that they love you with all your flaws. Right? Isn't that why we're here? Because Julia Roberts loved Richard Gere with all his flaws. And he loved her with all hers, which I'm not sure what they were, but they certainly included that she was a prostitute. Okay.
I'm not worried because some girls are a little weird.
So I collect taxidermy.
Krystal did steal time twice when she already had a rose. Okay, if she'd done it the first time, I wouldn't have said anything, but she did it a second time. And here's where the tide turns on our beautiful surfer girl, Krystal. Krystal, first of all, she goes and grabs Arie and says, hi, baby, which, like, makes me uncomfortable already. It's like, I get that you had a one-on-one, but he's not your boyfriend, you know? And then Bibiana says if she doesn't get her time,
It'll be a show.
please that. Finally, we're showing some character. We need some character. We need some character because it's a television show and we need characters. You know? Yeah. And Bibiana did something so amazing. She said that,
You just dug a big ass hole for yourself.
which is the best example I've ever seen of someone being able to say on network television. Then the rose ceremony. Of course, Krystal and Bibiana both are sticking around. Cian got a little more time tonight, which was good. She won the demolition derby. I liked her from the first episode with that whole elephant cufflink, don't forget me thing. And we had a fun moment at the end here with Jenny. Who is Jenny? I don't know. But she left like this. Jenny told Arie she wasn't sad about leaving him. She was sad about leaving her new friends. And then Arie, like a dad, said, I know, it's hard. And, you know, and I almost wanted him to be like, and honey, text me when you get home, okay? And let me know you're there. Like, that's how it sounded.
I got broken up with for the first time.
And then she said she thought she'd end up with Arie. I'm confused, Jenny. I'm confused. This episode was a little weird, but showed some promise at the end. And I'm feeling hopeful. And I'm feeling open. And I'm feeling ready to go on the journey if the journey takes me where I want to go, which is into some more drama for my mama and Arie's mama, who made an early appearance on this episode. Please tell me what you guys thought. Of course, make sure to like ET on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. And you can let me know over on social media what you're thinking of this season. Are you loving Arie? Are you lamenting the loss of Peter still? Still. By the way, the cast of Bachelor Winter Games has been announced, and we have everything you need to know about Winter Games over at etonline.com. Shameless plug. And I want to thank Josue and JC for their surprise appearances in this video on the Becca versus Becca debate. Would love to know your thoughts on that as well. Which Becca are you rooting for? Only time will tell. I love you guys so much. And I just really want to say a sincere thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so overtired, and I'm still wearing black to support women and me too. And this was such a great Golden Globes year. I'm derailing, but bottom line, I really love you guys. And even if this was an off episode, I love talking to you guys about it, and you make my life worthwhile. That was a big statement, but I meant it.